So hello everyone. What we gonna learn is today is about kidney stone. So as per the image, I hope you all are. As per the image, I hope you all are able to see these accumulations. These accumulations are only known as kidney stones. Okay, so what I want to say you now is that we are going to learn about types of kidney stones, what is it, and much more about it. So let's get started. What is kidney stone? Anyone know about it? I think no. So if not, let me tell you through this PPT. Here, here we get some information and scientific facts about kidney stones. So here, I hope you all are able to see these highlighted stones and these highlighted points. These are for extra knowledge so that you can know these important points. So, and these highlighted stones are the kidney stones and they are the accumulations of minerals and salts. So kidney stones are also called renal calculi, nephrolithiasis, or urolithiasis. So there are three names for kidney stones. The first is renal calculi, the second is nephrolithiasis, and third is urolithiasis. Now kidney stones are hard deposits and made of minerals and salts that form inside your kidneys. Passing kidney stones can be quite painful, but the stones usually cause no permanent damage if they are recognized in a timely fashion. Depending on your situation, you may need nothing more than to take pain medication and drink lots of water to pass a kidney stone. In other instances, for example, if stones become lodged in the urinary tract and are associated with a urinary infection or cause complications, surgery may be needed. How stones are formed in kidneys. So, according to me, I have written some points and researched some. So, in total, I have made some short points, and they are in total 2 points for how are stones made in kidneys. Let's read them. Kidney stones form when your urine contains more crystal forming substances such as calcium, oxalate, and uric acid than the fluid in your urine can dilute. At the same time, your urine may lack substances that prevent crystals from sticking together, creating an ideal environment for kidney stones to form. Now we'll learn about the type of kidney stones. So types of kidney stones are of five types. Kidney stones are of five types. The first one is calcium oxalate. The second one is calcium phosphate. Third one is chloride. Fourth one is uric acid. And the fourth one is uric acid. And the fifth one is cystine. So we'll learn about all of them. All of them will be learned by me. Not by me, by you also in detail, step by step in the coming slides. Okay. Also, we'll learn about the causes of kidney stones and risk factors of it. So here's the scientific fact for neurological doctors, and it is provided by them only that neurological doctors can successfully diagnose and treat many types of kidney stones. There are five main types, each with its own cause. So each stone has its own cause. You may be more likely to develop certain types of kidney stones based on your diet and family history. We will learn about diet and family history, the risk factors of kidney stones. Now, here we'll learn about the first kind of kidney stone, that is calcium oxalate stone. The most common type of kidney stone is a calcium oxalate stone. These result when the urine contains low levels of citrate and high levels of calcium, and either citrate or and either citrate at high levels of calcium and either oxalate or uric acid. So the result with the urine contains low levels of citrate. So with the levels of citrate are low and the level of calcium or uric acid or oxalate or any other thing that that are the causes of these stones are at high levels, the citrate is at low level, that these stones are formed. Calcium oxalate stones are linked with foods high in oxalate, which is a naturally occurring substance in plants and animals. These include beets, black tea, chocolate, nuts, potatoes, and spinach. That's why for elders and children, it is advised not to have much black tea and chocolates. So, but black tea and chocolates respectively. So, this means that adults should have a limited amount of black tea, and the children should have a limited number of chocolates. We should have them in a limit. They should not be unlimited. Otherwise, they can increase the amount of calcium oxalate in our urine, which will result in low level of citrate and high levels of calcium or oxalate. So, if you continually develop calcium oxalate, so your doctor may recommend further evaluation of your urinary tract function and metabolism. This requires blood tests and the collection of urine at home for at least 124-hour period. Your doctor may also recommend dietary modifications to reduce the likelihood of kidney stones returning. So he may recommend you dietary plan. Okay. Now we learn about the second type of stone, which is calcium phosphate stone. So calcium phosphate in the way the urinary system functions. Your doctor may order a series of blood and urine tests to determine whether any urinary or kidney problems could be causing this type of stone, which often occurs simultaneously with calcium oxalate stones. Now here's the third kind of stone, that is struvite stones. More common in women. So struvite stones are more common in women. Struvite stones form as a result of certain types of urinary tract infections. So these stones tend to grow quickly and become large. Sometimes they occupy the whole kidney, and then also if they are left untreated, then they can cause severe injuries, and you can lose your kidney functions. Also, there may be severe urinary tract infections. Now here's the fourth kind of stone, that is the uric acid stones. So more these type of stones are more common in men. Uric acid stones tend to occur in people who don't drink enough water, if and also to people who have diarrhea. So or who have a diet high in abnormality. They are also more likely to occur in people who have gout, a family history of this type of kidney stone, or those who have had a chemotherapy. Now here's the last type of stone, which is Steinstone. So what we get to know by the word cystine means this is a hereditary genetic order. So cystine stones are caused by a hereditary genetic order disorder called cystinuria. So cystinuria is responsible for cystine. Words are interrelated, so it will be easy to learn for you. So cystinuria can lead to excessive amounts of amino acid cystine collecting in the urine. This can result in the formation of stones in the kidneys, bladder, and ureters, which transport urine from kidneys to the bladder. Okay, so now we'll get to the causes of kidney stones. So now kidney stones have no definite single cause, although several factors may increase your risk. Kidney stones form when your urine contains more crystal forming substances such as calcium, oxalate, and uric acid, when the fluid in your urine can dilute. At the same time, your urine may lack substances that prevent crystals from sticking together, creating an ideal environment for the kidney stones to form. Now we'll learn about the risk factors of the kidney stones. So there are seven risk factors according to my PPT for kidney stones. So keeping these risk factors in our minds, we should take preventions and precautions to prevent kidney stones. So family or personal history. So this is the first risk factor. If someone in your family has had kidney stones, you are more likely to develop stones too. If you have already had one or more kidney stones, you are at high risk of developing another. Okay. Now here's the second risk factor of kidney stone, that is dehydration. Means not drinking enough water each day can increase your risk of kidney stones. People who live in the warm, dry climates and those who sweat a lot may be at higher risk than others. So you can interrelate this point with the people living in desert. Now here's the third risk factor, that is certain diets. Eating a diet that's high in protein and high in salt and sugar may increase your risk of some types of conditions. So this statement is mainly true with the high sodium diet. So too much salt in your diet increases the amount of calcium the kidneys must filter and significantly increase the risk of kidney stones. I hope till now all the points are clear to you. Now here's the fourth risk factor of the kidney stone, which is obesity. High body mass index, that is also called as BMI. So high BMI, large waist size, and weight gain have been linked to an increased risk of kidney stones. This is a very easy part, so it does not need to be explained. Now here's another that is fifth factor of the kidney stone, that is digestive diseases and surgery. So gastric bypass surgery, inflammatory bowel disease, or chronic diarrhea can cause changes in the digestive process that affect your absorption of calcium and water. So if your absorption is affected, so your calcium and water will remain undigested. They will not be dissolved. They will not be absorbed, and they will remain undigested. This will accumulate it with minerals and form kidney stones, so increasing the amount of stone forming substances in your urine. Now here's the sixth risk factor, that is the medical conditions such as renal tabular acidosis, cystinuria, hyperparathyroidism. So the first medical condition is renal tabular acidosis. So second is cystinuria. Third is hyperparathyroidism, and repeated urinary tract infection also can increase the risk of kidney stones. Now here's another sorry here's another and the last, that is the seventh risk factor kidney stone, that is certain supplements and medications such as vitamin C, dietary supplements, laxatives are harmful when they are used excessively. Statins, antacids, and critical medication used to treat migraines or depression can increase your risk of kidney stone. So it's always advised, so that this is the only reason that doctors advise to take your uh, medicines timely, not to change your schedule, and take a proper course of medicines. If you change it, you are at a high risk of kidney stones. I hope you all have understood the PPT clearly, and you have got information about kidney stones, and I also hope that you will means take precautions, preventions to prevent kidney stones. So if you liked the videos, please like it, comment it, share it, and also subscribe my channel. So bye everyone.